Okay, welcome back. We're listening to awesome African tribal music for some reason. I assure you, by the time this playthrough is done, this song will be stuck in your head. Anyways, here's the windstone. We have to take it to this random crevice that kind of looks like a vagina that's randomly hidden in the wall here. That took me like 45 minutes to find in my last playthrough, but hey, I guess that's why you should play games that you already know when you do a Let's Play. Anyways, we're going to do another action stage. It's called Windy Valley. Woo! Let's do it. So this one gave me some trouble. I got extra glitched out and kept dying on my last playthrough. But let's see if we can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can't have a smooth run of it this time. Ugh. So, I will say, I have to be honest, the level design in the original Sonic Adventure is not fantastic. There are a bunch of levels I have grievances with because they don't let you really do what Sonic is known for, which is just running and going really... Whoa, fuck! Running and going really fast. A lot of them are like slow platformy, kind of. And the platforming mechanics of this game are far from perfect, so it causes a lot of issues. I know I haven't played it in a while. We do plan to play it on this channel, Sonic Adventure 2 that is, and that game is a lot better in terms of level design and letting Sonic go fast and keeping the character tropes established in this game more faithful to the other characters and not trying to mix and match. Like this game, I feel like it tried to do so much. Like there are scenes, or I'm sorry, stages rather, where you're like on a bumper car doing races and the controls are terrible. And then there's like one level that's trying to be like Star Fox and the controls are terrible. And fucking all of Big the Cats is a fishing game and that is terrible. Get your asshole out of my face, Tails. I'm trying to focus here. But yeah, I mean, shit like that with that little, or like this part with like the ramps, like this is Sonic, you know, it's not so bad. Mind you, it's hard to keep him straight. Yeah, and all you're really doing is holding up, but it's just nice to look at, you know. It reminds you of the 2D Sonic days with the fast and the loopage and the hold. Just lost all my rings. But it brings you back to the good old days of... Whoa, whoa, whoa. The good old days of Sonic the Hedgehog. Also, how are these things staying afloat? These platforms. Like, what is the base on this one? Like, how is it... And where is this? Fucking Holland with all these windmills? I don't understand. Oh. So, yeah, I like parts like this. The going the fast, wow. Going the distance, like the Cake song. But no, these parts remind me of like Sonic 2, which was the first Sonic game I ever played. I used to play it, weirdly enough, I never had a Sega Genesis, so I played it at the doctor's office, or the dentist's office more specifically. Hey, we beat the level. Yes! Because they had one in the lobby, because it was like a kid's dentist or whatever, so it's kind of like you had to have a line to play the Genesis, but oh my god, when it freed up, woo! I was side-scrolling with my buddy Sonic for at least 45 minutes waiting in line. And sometimes, you know, there'd be two players and you do the thing.
Square will be departing soon.
Okay, so that's a good indication that we have to go to Station Square. Oh, the camera in this game is god-awful. But yeah, so sometimes you get to play player 2 and be Tails, and that was the first game Tails was in, so that was pretty dope. Yeah! Yeah! No. Alright, back to Station Square. So let's see if this is the part that I'm remembering. Alright, so if you ever have trouble in this game remembering where to go.
In the city where you can go down into the sewer.
Okay. So if you ever have any trouble, just ask that floating fairy thing and it will tell you what to do. And it's a godsend, especially in like Knuckles' playthrough, because it just shows you where the Chaos Emeralds are. I'm sorry, the shards of the emeralds. So, here's our first power-up. We get to do the light dash.
Now you've got light speed shoes.
It's not
Press and
really
hold the
light
action
speed.
button to store up power.
That's a
Once
gross
you have enough power,
hyperbolic
release the
statement,
button
but
and
whatever.
You can do the light speed dash. The light
It's
speed
kind of
dash lets
cool.
race
You end
toward
up
rings
only
at
really
light
using
speed.
it in like
As
the
long as there's a
platforming
trail of
and
rings, you can go just
adventure
about anywhere.
stages, and not really the action stages really so much, because it kind of slows you down. I mean, watch this. You have to like charge it up. And then, yeah, I love how he says that. Go! Ready? That's something my girlfriend's never. Ha 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 ha. Relationship jokes. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, so here's a little word to the wise for anyone, and it's something I noticed in my playthrough. For any given character, I think you only really have to experience this with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. But whenever it's nighttime in Station Square, that means you go to Casino Land, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Casinopolis. But I think they want you to pronounce it Casinoopolis. But I have trouble doing that, and I'll show you the spelling, because it looks like it's supposed to say Casinopolis. But this is the worst level in this fucking game, Sonic's portion of it, and you'll see what I'm talking about, because there's very little going fast. It's all just doing stupid as hell mini games to try to get coins or rings. Sorry, this isn't a Mario game. See, you gotta do pinball, and the mechanics of this are stupid. I think that's why people remember Sonic Adventure 2 more fondly, because it's more true to Sonic the Hedgehog. Ugh. And none of the like sub games or whatever you want to call them in this, none of them handle well. Like, this is boring shit. I'm just watching Sonic. I think that is Sonic. Like, just come on, I should get something for that. Yeah, so this is literally this entire level. So if you leave now and come back next time, I will not blame you one bit. Ugh. But the goal is, there's a little treasury, we'll call it, where you need to deposit all of your rings, and it stacks them all up so you can use them as a platform to jump up and get the Chaos Emerald, even though if it didn't have an invisible wall surrounding it, the Chaos Emerald that is, you could easily just jump up and grab it. But you know what? It was 1999 when this game came out. Hey, T Kickback, with the most horrifyingly ugly text I've ever seen in a video game. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing? Okay, whatever. I don't even know what T Kickback means. I'm not a pinball fan. And I was never good at it. It's not that fun to me. Oh, we still have one more ball. Hey, dude, I didn't do that the first time I played through. Like, that was actually really helpful, because I think you only need about 300 rings to do what I was telling you. Come on. Yeah, baby. So it's actually kind of cool because they do a cameo here. Not here on this one. This is just based on Sonic Spinball, looks like. But they have a cameo here, the other pinball machine that you can access to do, or to do more ring collecting is, what's his name? The other famous Sega character, or one of them rather. Knights. Yes! Fuck yeah! See, oh wait, you don't get rings for matching all 3 rings, but you get T Kickback for 3 tails. What the fuck is that? What is that bullshit? But yeah, there's like another pinball machine that you can use, and it's just Knights, which is cool. I never played Knights before, and I remember as a little kid I got excited because like, oh my god, because you know, Knights kind of looks cool, honestly. Like, I always wanted to play it, but I've never, still to this day, have played a Sega Saturn. Alright, let's just let this thing die out. I don't want to play this anymore. It can't be that interesting to watch. And fun fact about Knights, I think I saw this on a Did You Know Gaming, but Shigeru Miyamoto actually has gone on record saying that that's the one franchise that he wishes he had thought of. Yeah, here's the deposit. So we go in here, press this button, and this thing will shake us up. But yeah, imagine that. Shigeru Miyamoto, fucking avant-garde game creator and developer, wishes he did fucking Nights into Dreams. So that's got to be a win for Sega, because God knows they could use one. I just got back from Japan, and the only thing you really see from... It's all pinball! It's all pinball. There was something else you can do. The shower room. Interesting. That's the deposit. Oh yeah, but anyways, the only thing you see that are Sega is actually really big into arcades there. So all of the arcades, I forget the name of the other one. Yeah, this is the Knights one. But I forget the name of the other big one. I think it's called Taito. But the other main one is Sega, so you see a lot of Sega arcades. But it's funny that when you go in, there's like all these Nintendo and Capcom IPs in a Sega arcade. But I don't know who benefits more on that. But the arcades there, they step up their games like crazy. Like, I know that they have Mario Kart, or I knew that they had Mario Kart in, in an arcade form, because I played it here in the Philippines in a time zone. That's our arcades here in Manila. But they actually have like a sit-down version of Luigi's Mansion where you hold the poltergust, and it's 2-player too. So my girlfriend and I were playing. It's like first-person shooter. And if you ever remember that old like firefighter game, which I think was even a Sega game, come to mention it, it's like that. It's so cool. We had so much fun playing it. It was like the coolest arcade game I've played in forever. I'm just gonna let that phase out, I think. Aha! Here we go. So finally, we get to kind of go fast. Ready? Yeah! Whoa! Okay, so remember that rule I was saying in the first episode, where if you get hit once, no matter how many rings you have, you lose all of them? We really need to try to avoid getting hit, because the sooner we deposit a shit ton of these rings, the sooner we can be done with the worst fucking level in all of Sonic Adventure for Sonic's playthrough. No joke. And honestly, you know, I remember in Sonic Adventure 2, I'm sorry, I don't think they have one in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean Sonic the Hedgehog 2, they have a casino level, and in Sonic Advance, they have a casino level, because for some reason, Sega and Sonic Team more specifically, Sonic Team seems to think that casino levels are the best. I don't know if they like pulled fans back in the day, and that's, what is he doing? Anyways, I don't know if they pulled fans, and that was like a common decision that all these Sonic games must have a casino level, but I personally think they are all terrible. And even on the 2D ones, like on Sonic Advance or whatever, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it's too colorful. There's too much going on in the background to distinguish the sprites, and it really irritates me. I hate these levels. And they did what the fuck was that? Oh, I just like phased through the wall. Anyways, yeah, I don't like the casino level, so hopefully 165 additional coins will be enough. Shit, please, please. See, look, invisible wall. You can't even jump at all. Ah! Alright, I'll do another pinball section, and when you come back, we'll be depositing them, and we don't have to do any more of this fucking level. Alright guys, so I have 220 of these rings here, so I think that should be enough, but before I sacrifice this ball here. I wanted to show you guys a little secret for anyone who's having trouble playing this game on their own time. A little trick. Just get this to like the very end. Okay, let's try that again. Just get this thing to like the very end and then smack it right there. And when it goes through there, you get a shit ton of coins usually. But you have to have a 3 of a kind. Or a 4 of a kind like I had. And I got, yeah, there you go. So you just keep getting it through. What the fuck is this? Anyways, I don't care. We have enough. What? Oh my god, it's 2001 A Space Odyssey. What the hell is happening right now? This never, ever, not even when I was a kid. Oh, it's Knights! What is he doing? What is he doing here? Can I go home now, though? I just wanted to posit the rings and go back to the fun parts. I wonder if Sonic gets dizzy when he's like that. When he's in that state. That ball state. Alright, just die. Hooray! Oh, that'd be funny if I landed on an enemy and lost all 244 rings. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That'd be terrifying. Or terrible. I would cry. That's gotta be enough. Yeah! Finally! Okay, so there we go, guys. We got through. Oh, hello, Tails. Where the fuck did you come from? And can you stop flapping your tails on my kneecaps, please? That would be lovely.